A very good evening from the Bursamunda International Hockey Stadium in Rourkela. We're on 12 of the Hero Hockey India League 2024-2025, and today's match is Gonasika versus the Tamil Nadu Dragons. We're into round 4. Well, the crowd again have come in and they're looking pretty excited as we head down pitch side.
Welcome to today's first match. It's Team Gonasika versus the Tamil Nadu Dragons. Both the captains are here and the umpires. We're ready for the toss. Red is the call. Mandeep, what will you do?
Ball first.
All right. So Team Gonasika have won the toss and they will start the play.
So Gonasika winning the toss, and Mandeep, who's captain tonight, deciding that they will start with the ball. Now the umpires now making their way out, Raghu Prasad and Yusho Sik of Korea. And the video umpires, you can see there, Surabh Rajput. Now the players come surging out. Amit Rohidis and Mandeep, the two captains. Of course, they were teammates at Ranchi when they won the Hero Hockey India League. Tonight, they are opponents, and both will be looking to score one over the other. Who will come out on top? Well, we will have to wait and see. Amit Rohidis walks through, his teammates follow, big smile on his face, big smile on the faces of some of those in the crowd as they get ready to sit back and enjoy two fantastic matches this evening. First up, of course, Team Gonasika versus the Tamil Nadu Dragons. And interestingly, if the formation we've been given is correct, they're playing 4 up front. So Jack Walker, Lee Morton, Mandeep Singh and Nitin Tamaya are going to be crucial. Also the defence, Amit Ali, Tim Howard and Yashdeep Siwach.
Have a quick look at the team for the Dragons. David Hart, as usual, starts with the goal. Chandan Yadav and Anand Lakra with Yip Hansen holding the backfield. Look out for Tom Craig in the center. Blake Govers up front. Uttam Singh and Dilipan.
10,
9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
Let's play.
So Manpreet says, let's play, and Team Gonasika get us underway. Gonasika in the light blue. Tamil Nadu Dragons in what I refer to as their gold strip. Good work by Morton straight away. Wins a free hit, takes a tumble. Are we going to see another quick goal? We've seen so many goals within the first few minutes the last few days as Mandeep takes a tumble. This time Amit Rohidis though gets the ball. Well, no, I thought it was going to come square. Goes to Manpreet just sitting in that little pocket. Tom Craig tries to force him back. Comes wide now to Yashdeep Siwach. Siwach gets the better of Yadav that time. And it's going to be one more yap out of you and you're going over to the side. It's played into the foot of Amit Rohidis. Manpreet over the ball. Throws it to the air. Will be brought down well by Jack Waller. Waller was closed down very quickly though, and it is still going to be Gonasika's ball. Waller does well, beats one, plays it into the circle. Had to be brought down. Trying to weave his way away from goal. Good work by Morton, but it went off the Dragons player, so it'll be a long corner to Gonasika. Trying to play that one in, but again it's stopped unfairly. That was Jacob Draper. Come back to Draper again, top of the circle. Arajit got a little bit of space. Arajit gets a goal! Well, what a start from the big man. Created a bit of space at the top of the circle and then banged it home.
He should have been closed down at the top of the circle. Gave him too much time. He received it outside the D. Just turned around and took a shot. Finding the far post. Goal number 1 to the Gonasikas.
Paul Revington celebrating with the bench and his support staff while Arajit takes the applause of his teammates. Lovely celebration.
I think that's how the Gonasika celebrate every goal. Bow down to the goal scorer. By far, I like this as the best goal celebration.
Oh, I like it a lot. Would encourage you to score more, wouldn't it? Have your teammates bow down to you. So we're up to 58 goals now, 30 field goals, 27 from penalty corners, and just the one penalty stroke as Kotajit cuts in and pulls away from Morton. Plays the ball now onto the outside to Shishi Gowda. He played a little bit too early that time. It was a good run coming from Nathan Ephraim's, but just too much pace on the pass from Gowda. A good defence inside the circle though, and it's carried wide now. Good play again coming from Shishi Gowda, beats one. Tried to find, I think, a foot, but it ricocheted kindly infield to Ephraim's. But the ball's gone the other way. Into the circle they come. Clement across the face of goal. It's gone in! And it's a second one for Arajit and a second one for Gonasika.
There is a referral they've asked for.
Just check any dangerous was there on the defender here.
Okay, I'll check.
Now let's listen what the referral's for. I think this is an umpire referral, isn't it? I think there's nothing wrong with that. Is that danger though?
Not in my books. There's no danger there.
There's no clear reason to change your decision. It was not dangerous.
So Raghu Prasad again going upstairs for a referral of his own, and the decision is the goal will stand. So Arajit has two, just left by Majid. Tom Craig will play it in from the side. Goes back this time to Chandan Yadav. Yadav cuts in, he's collided that time. I think there was a collision of the knees, and both players have gone down.
That doesn't look very good. On the hockey field, seems to be in a lot of pain.
That's Manpreet there, yeah, you see the two knees collecting. So Manpreet though back up on his feet. Sadly, Chandan Yadav having to be helped from the field of play.
So Mandeep having a free try on goal.
Mandeep on the ball again, gives it to Arajit. Arajit across it goes, that's lifted though. Penalty corner, so it must have come up off the defender's stick. So first penalty corner of the game goes to Gonasika.
Yeah, good build up yet again for the Gonasikas. Arajit, a narrow angle, trying to cross the ball. He has deflected off the defender's stick. And that is the first penalty corner for Gonasikas.
2 from 11 for Gonasika coming into this match. One of the lower conversion rates. Paul Revington watching on nervously. Arajit is at the second battery. Charlet is at the first. Victor Charlet looking to add to his tally of goals if he can. David Hart looking to prevent him. Slight shift to the right. Goes to Charlet, straight into Amit Rohidis.
I just thought the push-in didn't have the right direction. We could see Manpreet had to shift a couple of steps to stop that ball. And when that happens, the drag figure also needs to realign the stepping. And invariably you have it difficult to convert that.
Umpire Raghu Prasad saying that was a little bit high. I think it just caught the top of the knee pad. Arajit though plays on from the side. He managed to find the shin pad that time of Blake Govers. So it should be a free hit to Gonasika. No one seems to want to take it though. And Charlet thinks it's a long corner. Oh, it is going to be a long corner. Well, I thought it was for the foot of Govers, but maybe not. As you can see there, Gonasika dominating possession as you'd expect, leading 2 goals to 0 as we approach the final minute and a half of this first quarter. Charlet. I'm sure Ryan Van Eyck will be pleased to get his players back in the inner circle.
Yeah, he'll be waiting for this hooter, but having said that, I think the Gonasikas in the first quarter have all their boxes ticked in attack and in defense, really not giving the Dragons too much of midfield possession.
Ball comes wide to Chandan Yadav, so I'm pleased to see him back out there after that knock to the knee. And that's been stolen brilliantly by Ludwig. Ludwig edges into the circle, still has it, tries to play it reverse stick, up it goes, penalty corner. Well, it just looked like the one time the defence was hesitant.
He did well under the circumstances. A lifted ball and a penalty corner for the Dragons.
Can they get one before the break? Goes to Janssen. He flicks. Good running coming that time by Charlet. Another penalty corner. And the Dragons, that was their 10th penalty corner.
Straight into the charger.
They've won the least penalty corners coming into this game. Janssen again, and they work it really well. They tried a variation which we've been talking about for ages. And I think it was Abharan Sudev who scored it.
Yeah, Abharan Sudev, the Bangla boy. Beautifully worked variation. Got everybody on the wrong foot.
So 2-1 now, with 43 seconds to go, and we've had 60 goals now in the tournament, and this is just match 15. So averaging 4 a game. But that was a really well-worked penalty corner. Intelligent play by the Tamil Nadu Dragons to get back in this game before the first break.
Yeah, we've been talking about the variation in penalty corners actually for a while now, and that was beautifully executed.
And that has gone out for a long corner for Gonasika. Manpreet takes it quickly into the circle. It goes again. It's broken kindly. Great block though coming in, and the hooter goes for the end of the first quarter. Well, a brilliant start by Team Gonasika, but a good fight back by the Tamil Nadu Dragons as they get a goal back right at the end of that first quarter, courtesy of a well-worked penalty corner routine. As you can see, the circle penetration, 6 and 3 shots from Gonasika, just 1 and 1 from the Dragons. The score at the end of the first quarter, Gonasika 2, Tamil Nadu Dragons 1. Welcome back for the second quarter in this match between Team Gonasika and the Tamil Nadu Dragons. 2-1 in favour of Gonasika. The Dragons coming back late in that first quarter. Can they come back and get back on level terms in the second? A wild swing that time by Tom Craig, but Manpreet has done well and eventually got the free hit, and he has a few words with Craig after that. And Raghu Prasad has just said, calm it down, fellas.
Yeah, both of them very, very competitive players. Neither of them likes to lose, and neither of them giving an inch.
No, definitely not. Here they come into the circle again, Team Gonasika, and that was just too easy for a penalty corner.
Sloppy, absolutely sloppy defending.
That's a penalty corner for Gonasika.
You don't want to do this when you've just got a goal before the quarter ended and just concede a penalty corner so early in the second quarter.
So they've tightened up their defence, but already tonight, Gonasika with 2 penalty corners. Arajit is at the first battery, and Charlet now is at the second. Whistle goes. They go to Charlet centrally. Oh, good save by the postman. That was Sorsby.
The referral Raghu has asked for.
That's a video reference signal from on-field umpire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you please check? I've seen the glove, whether it hit the body or the gloves.
So Raghu Prasad wants to check whether it was the glove. He thinks it's the glove, but he said he wants to check whether it was the body or the glove. To me, that was all stick.
Yeah, definitely not body. A ball at that pace on the body, and if you don't flinch, yeah, that's off the glove. And the glove is part of your stick.
Raghu, it was from a glove.
Yeah, thanks.
We start with the long corner.
Thank you.
So the players saw it on the big screen. They're already in position. Manpreet leaves this one. Played wide this time by Draper into the circle. Good defence again from Janssen. Bursting forward now, though, is Tom Craig. He's going to get inside the circle. Hits it early. Well, Suraj Kakera could have let that one run, and now that's going to go out over the side.
Oh!
Tom Craig apologises to the man who made the surging run through the middle.
Yeah, he saw his man running early and tried to find him, but a bit too close to Karkera. Didn't have any trouble with that.
He did very well to pull out of that shot as the whistle was going. Sorsby will get the free hit impeded by Walker. And played all the way to the baseline. And that's a foot this end to a penalty corner now for the Dragons.
You have to be flat on the ground. Time and again they're upright in defense. And just finding the foot. Sudev it was. There you see he's upright. He not having enough time to get his foot out of the way.
So Nilam Zest, the man who concedes the penalty corner. So Janssen again at the first battery. This time he goes direct. Good save by Kakera. Back to Janssen. Feeds it to the injector. Appeals for another penalty corner, but
He's looking for the fruit. He's a Gonasika player in circle, please.
so we're looking for a foot. Tom Craig playing it in. And it's Gonasika who were appealing for a foot there. Is that a stick check anyway? Or had the whistle gone by then? Good save from Kakera. Did that touch the foot? No appeals from any of the Dragons players.
It was defender's foot. We start with a penalty corner.
Yeah.
And Tamil Nadu Dragons keep their referral.
Okay, thank you.
So it is a penalty corner and Tamil Nadu Dragons keep their referral. So penalty corner number 4 for them. Look at the facial expression of Victor Charlet. It is all determination. So they go to Janssen. Janssen flicks. Janssen scores. The Dragons are back on level terms. Good pressure from them and a good start to the second quarter.
Yip Janssen seemed to have a lot of time on that execution. Perfectly done. Again, between the goalkeeper and the pole man. Such a difficult angle for either of them to pick up. And we are on level terms. Look at the point of release. And a great deception too on that drag flick.
It was because Kakera started moving to his right, didn't he? Well, the coach is happy. And why wouldn't he be?
Clear to player formation at the moment.
Howard carries it over halfway. Siwat's just dropped back. He'll get the ball from Howard now. Into the centre of defence it goes again. Played out wide this time by Barindra Lakra. Nikin Tamaya just dispossessed, but it unfairly top of the circle. It's taken quickly by Howard, but
Nikin just holding on to the ball a bit too long. He had a passing option on his right, and that would have been an entry straight into the deep.
great work by Maji. Stolen away. Walker's made a good run forward inside the circle if they could find him, but they've kept possession. Morton now pushes it wide. He runs into the circle looking for the return pass. Slipped as he was trying to get to it. He's fighting to get it back, but it will be penalised.
Raghu Prasad very clear with his instructions, letting him know that he is the boss with a whistle.
Well, Jack Waller goes across and apologises, I think, for whatever it was that he said to Raghu Prasad. Jack Waller, who hails from Kingston-on-Thames, or upon Thames, I think it is. Beautiful part of England. Amit Rohidis. 3 minutes left. Throws it to the air again. Missed that time by Walker. Chance for Tom Craig to go, but Walker came back, managed to get it, but it was actually a very good little touch, I think, defensive like by Amir Ali that made it for Walker to pick it up.
Yeah, Walker initially missed the aerial ball, but made amends to ensure he runs back into defense, which is so important when you do not have the ball with you. You need to be a defender.
Nikin Tamaya, good pass to Clement. Clement thwarted at the top of the circle by Amit Rohidis. It's Now with Tom Craig as he dribbles it out of the circle towards the corner flag. It's a good defence again by the Dragons. Amit Rohidis and Barindra Lakra, two absolute legends in defence, and both head-to-head tonight. Good work by Tom Craig there to draw the foul.
Yeah, did well. Kept his composure in finding a foul and bringing the ball out of defence for the Dragons.
Amit Rohidis closed down by Nikin Tamaya. They got the pass away to Yip Janssen, and we'll get the ball back as Nikin thinks about closing down Amit. He's now going to have to chase him as Amit puts on the afterburners and accelerated away. And that one just too far away from Uttam. Morton loves to run with the ball, but that's good defending again by Shishi Gowda. Morton tries another run down the baseline. Gowda comes up with the ball once more for the Dragons. And they're playing a nice little 1-2s down the side. Zwicker back again to Gowda as the hooter goes for the end of the second quarter and the end of the first half. And I'm sure Ryan van Eyck will be very pleased with the way his team have performed in that second quarter. They got back on level terms and they've defended well and not given Gonasika any chances. David Hart keeps a clean sheet in the second quarter. Suraj Kakera, unfortunately, can't claim the same. Looking at the stats, 12 circle penetrations to Gonasika, 5 to the Tamil Nadu Dragons. And they've had 5 penalty corners. The score at half-time, Gonasika 2, Tamil Nadu Dragons 2. Well, the countdown is on for the start of the second half and the third quarter. Ryan van Eyck saying that he wants his players to keep doing what they're doing and hopefully steal the result. Certainly you'd feel that they have edged it a little bit, Sandeep, in the last quarter.
Yes, I think so too. Especially when you're down 2 goals and you draw level, then the momentum is a little bit in your favour. And that's what the Dragons have done in the second quarter of this match.
Just went over the side that time with Jack Waller. So you just feel the next goal, and hopefully we are going to get one because we don't want to go to another shootout, will be a really important one. And Janssen almost losing out that time to Walker. He recovered well. From the angle I'm at, I thought that actually crossed the baseline, but Yu Hyo Sik was also in a good position down on the pitch, a little bit closer to the action. It's one back, Howard plays it forward, Mandeep, it's going to break kindly. Oh, good save, David Hart. In fact, is that David Hart in goal? I think it's actually, yes it is.
Yeah, good try on goal, of almost lost his balance but still made an attempt. But yeah, David Hart up there like a wall.
This is a team close to his heart, obviously. We've got a player down behind play. And now the ball breaks kindly for Nathan Ephraim's. Ephraim's into the circle along the baseline. Looks to slide it across. Penalty corner won by him. Good work by the Australian.
That's a penalty corner for
He was just given too much room along the line. Not just along the line, he had nobody intercepted or tackled him, letting him enter the D. And that's not something you want to do with Nathan. Looking up, trying to find his man, fighting the foot.
Rohidis at the second. They go to Janssen again, and it's gone in. Payne couldn't keep it out, and he kicks the ground in disgust at himself. Janssen gets a second.
Seemed to have deflected off the goalkeeper David Hart there. Yeah, he had it covered, sorry, the spade in the goal, through his pads, hitting his left pad and into the goal.
Well, the perfect start to the second half now for the Tamil Nadu Dragons.
Well, he will be upset with himself. He had that covered. That's not where you want to concede a goal from, through your pads. But that's what has happened.
So the Dragons to Yip Janssen once more. Ludwig is wide on the right, looking to be closed down by Mandeep. Arajit working really hard as well. Oh, almost stole that, but it will be picked up. A heavy touch that time from Jacob Draper. Well, I'm not quite sure why we're seeing this from Angad Singh from the other day. That was for the Kalinga Lancers in their shootout, and we're going to nickname him the Cyclone now, aren't we? Or was it the Tornado, I think? Tornado. Lovely pass and a super turn top of the circle by Karti. He's got a free hit for his side, it's taken quickly. Ludwig gets inside the circle for Dragons, and he's the player penalised.
So they did well to leave it behind for Ludwig. Ludwig trying to dribble his way into the D, but brought out by the Gonasikas.
Manpreet. Square again to Draper. Steve Siwach helps it down the side. Morton loves to run with the ball. Got past, well, he's got past two. Left Zwicker in his wake. I think Zwicker wondered where he'd gone. And Arajit tries to get the shot inside the circle. And Morton ran through.
Well, he just kept running, Morton, literally from the center line. Got past two defenders. Set it up and see. Arajit didn't get hold of that.
David Hart.
Save again from David Hart.
What a save. Sorry to interrupt you there, Sandy, but it was a great save because it looked as if the defence was going to clear it easily, didn't it? Draper has gone down. He took a blow to his head, I think. Is that a bit of blood or? I think he's going off. There is Anand Lakra with a green card on the side. And certainly Draper is in a bit of trouble. He's gone straight to the medical staff down on the sideline. Hopefully nothing too serious. Tim Howard on the ball. We're approaching the halfway stage of the third quarter. Dragons in the lead now for the first time in the match. And it's Gonasika chasing. Chalet, will he look to play it forward? He does, and that ran through the legs. Vishnukant, and it's deflected in. And it is Nikin Tamaya who gets the goal. Well, he got one in the opening game, missed the next two through injury, but he's got another one when he's back in the starting lineup.
Well, a patient build-up. The Dragons trying to crowd the defense. Not sure that is the best idea to do. Give them so much of territorial advantage. The ball played in, and Nikin Timaya, the lad from Coog, slots home. 3 goals apiece.
Well, he always knew how to score goals, didn't he?
And is he not enjoying that?
2 from 2 for Nikin. And I've heard he's a bit of a confidence player, so I'm sure this will boost his confidence, no doubt. I loved Morton's reaction when they were applauding him in their celebration.
He had a chance earlier on when the ball was played across from Morton. He missed that, but quickly made amends by getting them a goal.
Amit Rohidis again, superb defence by him. And Walla, I think Yuhyo Sik just warning him, just be careful when you come in for some of those challenges. So Thierry Brinkman has 4 goals, and then we have 5 players on 3 goals. So very close amongst the top goal scorers. Brinkman, of course, courtesy of the first hat-trick of the tournament last night. Uttam working hard. Free hit, though, goes against him. The goal for Thierry Brinkman, I think it was the second one. I thought it had been deflected off the defender, and the ball, though, was credited, the goal was credited to Bandarak, but then since then they've looked at the video and it was off the defender. Nice turn by Nilam Zes, and just ran over the baseline before he got the tomahawk in.
It was a good first touch from Zes, eliminating the defender just with a receiving.
Sorsby with a really good pass to Ludwig. Ludwig, 2 players in front of him, went up off the stick, and just being told he's got to stop the ball before he takes the free hit, so he kicks it to Sorsby. Sorsby just stopped it for a second. It's gone all the way through and harmlessly out of play.
They're more hopeful with that pass than anything else. Just try to flick it into the D, hoping that a player will pick that up. A pretty lifted ball too. Manpreet missed that and over the goal line.
And the line, it's gone. Walker should keep that in play. Amir Ali with the ball down the line. And now Mundy from the side. Goes back to Draper. Draper turns away that time from Karti. He's stopped in his tracks though by Shishigowda. Manpreet goes to the air, and that's gone out of play. It's amazing how many we've seen just thrown clearly over the man on the baseline in these opening 15 matches. It's almost as if they just get their bearings wrong. Manpreet again, driving towards the circle. Manpreet looked to try and go around Amit Rohidis, instead ran into him. Free hit goes to Gonasika, who are searching for that winner. And Manpreet, big shove in the back that time. I don't think there was any doubt that he got a push in the back from Anand Lakra.
Yeah, you don't want to be doing things like this in the defense. A little bit of inexperience showing on Anand Lakra. The ball played into the D, and Mandeep going flying.
They go to Walker. He flicks Wells. Hart saves, and the rebound though created danger, so it'll be another penalty corner.
Yeah, the rebound of the goalkeeper. Dangerous play. Another penalty corner.
So Walker again waits at the first battery. They go to him once more. Oh, he's put it past David Hart. Went to the right-hand side, and look at the reaction from Struan Walker.
Great execution of a penalty corner, and other crowd enjoying this award. To the right of the goalkeeper this time around. Really didn't have a chance. Moved the right way, but it had too much pace on it and couldn't get a stick in the way.
Well, these teams have only been together for a few weeks, but you can already see the bond that exists between the players, and that's what makes it so special. Gowda, and the free hit won by him. Oh, good work to pull it away past Vishnukant, and so close to a really good ball inside the circle too.
So they're trying to be a little cheeky in the D, trying to just deflect that ball behind him. Would have done better to try and trap that ball and take a try on goal.
Breaking out of defence, Barindra Lakra. It's the foul from Tom Craig. Morton thought about getting on with it quickly and then saw that Blake Govers was on that path, so changed his mind. What a pass, and it's kept in play by Nikin Tamaya. Nikin Tamaya bursting into the circle. Wants to get it onto the point, dinks it onto a leg. Shot will come in though from Vishnukant, but it'll be a long corner.
Good work by Nitin yet again, picking up the ball on the far side.
So now over the ball, Jacob Draper for the long corner. Goes back to Howard, Draper again. He's looking for the pass down the line. In the end has to go down the line himself and tried the tomahawk into the D, but unfortunately just got his angle wrong that time. And that is the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score is
Gonasika, an exciting one
Tamil
with 3 goals. And let's not forget Gonasika also hitting the post in that 15-minute period. Ollie Payne was disappointed when he was beaten. David Hart, well, he's now been beaten twice in this quarter, which means that Team Gonasika have the lead. 9 shots to 7 out of 17 circle penetrations for them. Score at the final break, Gonasika 4, Tamil Nadu Dragons 3. Comfortably watching this game, I guarantee you'll be on the edge of your seat very shortly. 15 minutes to go, 4-3 in favour of Gonasika over the Tamil Nadu Dragons, but they will not give up the ghost just yet. They'll keep knocking on that door, and Ollie Payne is going to have to be at his best to keep them at bay. And it's Gonasika straight away on the attack into the circle, weaving run. Appeals for a penalty corner. They don't have a referral, carried out by Govers.
I just think the Dragons are going to come hard at the Gonasikas now.
They have to, don't they? And they want to do what Kalinga did last night and climb up with a win. Ludwig collects, feeds it forward to Karti. Karti went off the stick, I think, of Yogembo Rawat, so it'll be Dragons ball on the 23-metre line from the side. Oh, there are more goals in this game. What do you think?
Difficult to say after yesterday's game. Actually, it could go anyway. But we all want goals, don't we?
We do indeed. 6 last night, 7 tonight. And that's just in this game. So it's raining goals in Raukela. Manpreet, good work again by him. Just lost the ball, but he's not going to get the free hit. I think for a second he was hoping that he would. Oh, and there's still a little bit going on between him and Sorsby. Carried forward by Amit. He's trying to spark something for his team. Finds Uttam. Uttam looking to take on Morton. Morton over the baseline. Uttam's going, surely that was played deliberately. Long corner is all they're given. Ludwig is looking for some support. Goes back in the end to Sorsby. Arajit came across. He believes he's got the free hit. The umpire's arm would indicate that he's right. Ryan Van Eyck. Smile's not on his face at the moment. Oh dear, mistrap there when it needed to be good from Yashdeep Siwach. Amit Rohidis, well, he will battle right to the very end. Janssen goes back to him and will get the ball back again from Amit. Sorsby. Rohidis again. Working hard is Morton. Otto Nilam Zes is just man marking Sorsby to stop him being that pivot in front of the defensive line. Arajit just sold a good dummy there. Got a stick on that one. Mandeep comes across and gets the ball back, finds Manpreet. Morton now. Manpreet made a good run down the sideline. It's Nilam Zes with the ball for Gonasika. Oh, not quite a touch. What a run that was by Manpreet.
Yeah, he set up the ball in the midfield and continued running, hoping to receive the ball down the line. That didn't happen. He continued running inside the goal.
Comes back to Kotaji. Janssen has pulled wider on the left-hand side. Mandeep goes to close him down. And penalty corner given this time for a push on the back of the Dragons player. Uttam, the player that went down.
Penalty corner for
I'd love to see a replay on this. Actually, not sure if there was so much of a push.
Number 9 now for the Dragons. They go to Govers this time. He sets up Janssen, changes the angle. They're on level terms. The variation pays dividends. Good combination between Govers and Janssen.
And he's not going to miss from that close to the goal. Absolutely no chance of Payne going to his left.
We've got another one, and it's a fellow Dutchman.
You want to predict something, Ashley, going forward? Are we going to see anything more?
No? The variations we've been talking about, they've paid dividends for the Tamil Nadu Dragons. And clearly Ryan van Eyck has had his team working on those. And they're back on level terms. The only thing is that means we could be headed for our 6th shootout in this, our 15th match. Vishnukant held up by Yip Janssen, still trying to go forward. That was, well, Walker was trying to smash that one. I think he lifted it up off the ground and created a little bit of danger there.
Yeah, I thought that was a lifted ball into the D. Raghu pulled it up from this side, from the far side. The Dragons' ball now.
Zwicker. He's infield. Gowda. The shots 10 to Gonasika, 8 to the Dragons. Well, we have had 8 goals now in this match, 4 apiece. And it is the Dragons that pick up the ball, coming forward again through Abharan. Abharan Sudev didn't really get hold of that, but a very strong run coming in from Craig. He was looking at Raghu Prasad, almost pleading with him to give a penalty corner. Raghu just shook his head in the negative. Gonasika now trying to play it up the side. It's good work being done that time by Amir Ali. Concedes the free hit, played on quickly. Good ball again from Yadav it was, and in the end it's going to be Gonasika who get the free hit.
Beautiful skill that is so difficult to control. Just lifted the ball a bit too high and rightly called by Raghu. But if he had to control that, probably would have been a try on goal.
Draper over the ball on halfway for Gonasika. We're approaching the final half of the final quarter. Are there more goals in this match? Are we going to see a winner in normal time? Manpreet certainly hopes so. He carries the ball forward. Throws it to the air, out onto the right-hand side. Vishnukant brings it down. Into the circle he goes.
He did all the hard work, Vishnukant, taking it round the circle, entering the D, but just that last pass, dangerous play, lifted.
So it's back with Gonasika again as they are edging their way forward. They'll come wide now to Victor Charlet. Plays it down the line. Little dink inside that time from Amir Ali. Long corner won by him. Manpreet is over the ball. Charlet goes on the outside. Goes back to Draper. Draper now to Charlet, having to close him down. Janssen had to scurry. Amir Ali back to Victor Charlet on the angle. It goes all the way through. Didn't take a touch. 16.
Strong Walker was trying to find a penalty corner. Didn't get a touch on that ball. Gone over the goal line.
Well, 2 players coming for the same ball. That was Struan Walker and Amir Ali, and then in the end having to cope with 3 players, and now a 4th is Draper. He wants the free hit. Did look as if he might have been impeded by Ludwig. Craig though steals it, feeds it to Sorsby, back to Craig. Craig back to Sorsby, back to Craig. Great save, Ollie Payne, to deny Tom Craig. And it's now carried out by Manpreet as Gonasika look to counter-attack. The whistle's gone though. And I think they want a referral.
That's a video reference signal from on-field umpire.
Couldn't really hear what they were looking for.
I can only presume that they're saying it's danger off the goalkeeper.
It's a great little bit of 1-2. Tom Craig with a try. Nothing there. Great save from Payne.
Well, did Sorsby have to take evasive action? If you watch here, in fact, we've got a
There is
decision.
no clear reason to change your decision.
Okay, thank you.
And Tamil Nadu lose their effort.
So Raghu Prasad's initial decision, which was a free, well, it was play on actually, has been acknowledged. And so the ball goes to Gonasika, and now both teams have lost their referral. So Surab Rajpat can just sit back in his chair, can't he now?
But how good a move was that? Actually, probably amongst the fastest we've seen.
It was a good move, and it almost is again. Ludwig with a shot, Payne with another save. Comes back to Ludwig, tries to play it towards goal. It's broken kindly, it goes in, and the goal has been awarded, and it will be Ephraim's who claims it. Nathan Ephraim's has given the Dragons the lead. It was scrappy, but it doesn't matter. 5-4, the Dragons.
Goal for the Dragons.
Nathan Ephraim's, the man from Haileybury School in Melbourne, Victoria, will be very happy with that. So too is his coach, Ryan Van Eyck. The big question is, with 5.5 minutes left, can they hang on to that lead?
Well, I'm not saying anything, Ashley.
Charlet. Gonasika thought they'd taken the lead and maybe snatched the points. And the big question is, can they take the lead again? It's a good lead again from Nikin Tamaya, but good cover as well in defence from Amit Rohidis. Although it caught his foot, I think, or went over the baseline. Went over the baseline, long corner. Manpreet carries it forward, drops it back to Jack Waller. Tim Howard now. Charlet. All the nations involved. Beautiful pass, aerial pass into the circle, back to Manpreet, released to the top of the circle. Waller is there, into the circle it goes, and it's, well, they wanted the penalty corner, but it's a stick check, says umpire Yusho Sik.
Slipped the ball in. Yeah, it was a stick check. The Dragons player.
And here come the Dragons again. Good run by Ludwig into the penalty spot. Waller's stolen it. He's put under a lot of pressure and cleverly just dinks it onto the foot. Nikin Tamaya just spinning away into space, wanting some support. Goes back to Charlet. Thrown to the edge of the circle in the air. Siwach feeding it to Arajit over the baseline. It's another long corner for Gonasika. They want a penalty corner, I'm sure. And they're pulling the goalkeeper. Ollie Payne is coming off for Gonasika. Oh, in fact, they're just switching the goalkeeper. So Suraj Kakera comes back on. And again, maybe that would, you would think, means they can have another overseas outfield play. Nikin Tamaya's coming off as well. Clement is coming on. Mandeep is waiting to come on. And that caught the edge of the goal, and it's harmless if you are a Dragons fan. Ollie Payne ambling round the side, disappointed obviously that there's nothing he can do now. Ludwig goes back to Amit Rohidis. Gonasika looking to put pressure on. Tim Howard will get that ball from the side. Oh, he took it over the side. Raghu Prasad was perfectly placed to see that. And not surprisingly, Dragons, two players run up to the ball, leave it. Ludwig has it. Goes back to the defensive line. Through the middle to Zwicker. Look at the Gonasika players. It was clever from Zwicker onto the foot of Vishnukant. His pass is a good one to Mandeep. Just slipped as he cut infield. Was impeded there by Zwicker. Play on is the call as the ball falls to Waller. Good advantage by the umpires. Deflected towards goal. And it's a goal that's been given. The touch coming from Clement. Well, Yusho Sik was perfectly placed to see if there was a touch. And Timothée Clement has pulled them level.
Great interception on the ball, a deflection, and Clermont just throwing a stick at that and finding the goal.
Just number 10.
Brilliant for an equalizer.
More drama. Well, you would have to say there that they deserve a share of the spoils. 67th goal of the tournament. But is it going to be the end? Great run along the baseline. Oh, no, it's not! What a finish from Karti! He gives the lead back to the Dragons. Well, would you believe it?
Back-to-back goals.
A little undone in the goal. Look at that for a goal. Just cut himself in from the goal line, came in, sidestepped the goalkeeper, and finding the back of the goal.
Karti Selvam, what a finish, and look at the celebration between Effrens and Ryan van Eyck. Waller, lovely little dodge by him. Waller still going. Waller gets a free hit outside the circuit. It was played away that time by Uttam. Lucky not to get a card. And it is now a penalty corner, not 5 meters away.
Well, it's all getting exciting. Yip Janssen discussing something with the umpire. They are obviously not happy with the decision.
David Hart. Well, he needs ice in his veins, David Hart. Arajit Hundal is at the second battery. Charlet again at the first. 13 seconds remaining. They shift to the left. They go to Charlet this time. It's dribbled towards goal, but saved brilliantly by the postman. Was that Salisbury on the post?
That is the Dragons game. It was, I think it deflected off David Hart, and the postman very, very alert. Just picked that out. And
well,
look what it means to them.
And David Hart lifts his helmet, gives a deep sigh, and is pretty happy with that performance. But what a game. Both teams take a bow. Tamil Nadu Dragons get the victory, a much needed one for them. David Hart, well, what a game he's been involved in.
He would be so undone by the goalkeeper's movement, but to still stop that on the goal line, brilliant. Full marks to him.
Outstanding save. Well, we look at the stats from that game. Gonasika, plenty of circle penetrations, plenty of shots, plenty of goals for both teams. But the final score, Gonasika 5, Tamil Nadu Dragons 6.